I'm ready to tell my side of the story. Those were the words of Mathipandile Sotheni, the alleged elite assassin charged with the unaliving of the Madlanga Commission's witness D. But before the story could even begin, the courtroom was plunged into a legal tug of war. Sotheni stood in the dock and did something that shocked the gallery. He looked at his legal representative and denied him. Here is the catch. The state has the papers, they have the bail application, and they also have the powers of attorney, and both bear Sotheni's signature. Tonight, we are breaking down the case of witness D's hitman and the legal consequences of denying your own signature in a court of law.
And there you go, there we have it. That's firstly the affidavit bail application. We've redacted the ID number of Mr. Sotheni, but you can see that he did sign on that document as well. And there is a signature of him declaring that he's an adult and what happened next. But there is a second graphic that we, of course, had prepared for you, which is the powers of attorney, where he does say when did they meet and, of course, what happened. I must make it quite clear that this was, of course, obtained from our exclusive sources. So no one next to Sotheni, but some of our sources giving us. And you can see as well, he signed, this is very crucial, Andrew, the date 18th and the day March 2026, and there, his signature also there.
So what's in it? What possible motive would he have for lying about knowing his lawyer?
Sotheni isn't a common criminal. He's a product of the state's most elite training. A former member of a SAPS Special Task Force, the state spent over 1 million rands training him as a sniper. The police allege that he used those specialized skills to execute Marius van der Merwe, witness D, outside his home in Brakpan on the 5th of December 2025. It was a clean job. They say, one shot, no mistake.
Marius van der Merwe. Let me start off with the background of the accused that appeared this morning. Mathipandile Sotheni is a former member of the SAPS. He joined the ranks in 2005, and in 2010 he joined the Special Task Force. You will know that the Special Task Force is the SAPS's elite team, highly trained, highly specialized members. It costs a lot to train Special Task Force members, and that is why it's so unfortunate that a highly trained, specialized former member can appear in court on such a serious charge. So he resigned from the SAPS in 2019, and from our investigation, he then went into the private sector. And it is quite unfortunate that our tactical operators are being targeted by your private companies, by individuals that are wealthy, to protect them and guard them. But now we see today they end up doing such being involved in such heinous crime.
He was arrested with a massive cache of ammunition, R5, R1, and a 9mm round. But while the police see a cold-blooded professional, Sotheni is painting himself as a man eager to assist the court and clean his name from the social media pain he says he has sustained.
Permission to speak, Your Worship.
You cannot speak directly to the court, Mr. President.
I want to assist the court, Your Worship, in the interest of justice, and the allegations that were leveled against me, I deny them fully. I have nothing to do with this crime. I wish to state under oath. I want to state in English, Your Worship.
Representative
Because, Your Worship, I wish to assist the court, Your Worship. Because the lawyer here, it's the first time I see him today. He's not been given instruction by me. He did not even take my statement, Your Worship. I'm arrested here for something I did not commit. And the instructions are coming left, right, and center, Your Worship. I'm being decided upon. I have not done anything here. I'm on social media. I'm everywhere. My name is painted. So, Your Worship, for postponing this case is delaying the matter, and I wish to assist the court. I'm ready with my statement. I'm ready to say what had happened. This guy seen today.
Mr. Sotheni, you can give that instructions to the legal representative. If you are not satisfied with the date that has been agreed, they can bring an application for requisition before the date. In this case, the date is then, it is 10 now.
Let's talk law. In court yesterday, a major dispute arose over Sotheni's representation. He claimed that he did not want the lawyer currently standing for him. However, in South African law, a powers of attorney, or a POA, and a signed bail application are binding legal instruments. The powers of attorney, this is a document where the accused gives the attorney the mandate to speak for them. And the bail application, on the other hand, by signing this, Sotheni isn't just asking for freedom. He is confirming under oath that the information provided and the person presenting it is authorized. And here now is the conflict. Why would an accused deny a representative they already signed for? Can be a delay strategy. It forces a postponement. This case is now moved to the 14th of May for bail. Then there is the mislead defense. Sotheni might claim he was forced or misled into signing, but as a highly trained former cop, the court will find it hard to believe he didn't know what he was signing. So before we can go any further, to those who don't understand what is the powers of attorney. So the powers of attorney is a legal document that allows you to appoint another person, like an attorney, to act on your behalf. There's two types of special or powers of attorney. There's the special powers of attorney. There's the safe version. It grants authority for a specific task, only, for example, only to sign the transfer of a house to X, or only to represent me at the Madlanga Commission on date what. Then there's the general powers of attorney. This is much broader. It gives the agent the power to handle almost all affairs, including banking, buying, selling assets, and entering into contracts. While Sotheni is the one in the dock, the police are still hunting for the mastermind. They believe Sotheni was roped in for his expertise. They linked the getaway car, a Suzuki Swift, to Sotheni's girlfriend and the late Vianda Pretorius, a police informant who allegedly died by suicide shortly after the murder. By denying his lawyer and lashing out in court, is Sotheni trying to send a message to the people who ordered the hit, or he's truly a man without a defense trying to navigate a Schedule 6, the charge on his own? Marius van der Merwe testified at the Madlanga Commission to expose corruption. He paid for that truth with his life. Now the accused is playing a high-stake legal game in the Brakpan Magistrate's court. Whether Sotheni accepts his lawyer or not, the paper trail doesn't lie. A signature is a person's word on paper. And in a murder trial, your word is everything. Unless Sotheni terminates mandate with Mr. Eric Bayer, he is bound to his legal services, because that's the thing. Unless you terminate, I still have to represent you. And Mr. Eric has represented one of the people that were implicated in a high-profile case that involved an anti-gang unit commander, which is Carl Kinya. He was representing Zane Killian. Zane Killian was accused in this particular matter, and he was able to apply for his bail after he was arrested following this particular unaliving. So this, in a way, is a well-known defense attorney. Why would a well-known defense attorney want to embarrass himself like that? I just think that Sotheni either wanted to send a strong message, or, it just so happened that he regretted or changed his mind there and then. I just don't understand. And I don't think the court should promote or condone such behaviors. They should definitely have a problem with such a behavior from someone like Sotheni. The judiciary or the judge should definitely call him out in the next court appearance, unless he can provide the termination of mandate in time. Or probably he did a verbal termination of mandate, but I just think that what he did there was uncalled for. He could have said that, can we please postpone so that I can get legal representation, because I want to change legal representation. Respectfully so, not in that dramatic way, the way he did in that court. Let me hear your thoughts, guys, what you think. Other people have said that there's something off here, probably he's wrongfully accused. What do you think is going on? With all the evidence that I've presented and the powers of attorneys that have been signed, what do you think is the real truth in this story? Let me hear from you. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye.